Which Gid Anasha is the one that's Chayev, the Gemara doesn't bring this case to prove it. And this could have been a proof that we know which one it is, and because it wasn't used, okay, whenever the case is, in the end the Gemara does bring a proof that it's the right one. And so he has two right legs of different animals here. Mishtei behemoths. So Seifik Shmeinim, he gets Malchus twice. Rabbi Yehuda Imein Seifik Elamem. Rabbi Yehuda says you only get Malchus once. This is very interesting. Hechidami. What's the case? If we say he eats one after the other, and there are also two different warnings. My time with Rabbi Yehuda Damar Rabbi Vesulai. Why does Rabbi Yehuda say you only get Malchus once? He does two actions separately. It's repeat offender, right? He does it again. So you should get Malchus twice. Why does he say only 40? Must be that he did it at the same time. It was one hasra. So man tanakaman. So who is the first opinion that says you get Malchus twice? If we say it's the rabbis that argue on Sumchas over there, that if someone slaughters the mother and the grandchild and then slaughters the child, that you only get Malchus once, that's the rabbi's opinion. So over there where there's separate entities, the mother and the granddaughter and then the daughter, they're all separate entities, and you only get Malchus once. Over here where he just eats a larger portion of the same prohibition, for sure you should only get Malchus once. Elalav Sumchas, it must be Sumchas. The one that says that you get Malchus 80 times, you get 80 Malchus when you eat a double portion of Gid Anasha, with one warning, it must be Sumchas, and therefore Sumchas holds that a double prohibition gets 2 Malchus.
Generally.
Right. The Gemara says, "La'ilam b'zeh really it's one after the other." With the kamret, my time with the Rabbi Yehuda. So we said, why does Rabbi Yehuda say you only get Malchus once? He does it twice. He was warned twice. Going the less bekazayas. There wasn't an olive size. The Rashi says that don't say that. There's two options here, but the way Rashi says that some people wanted to learn that there's only a kazayas with both of them together, and they make a kazayas.
And that's the reason the Rabbanan.
So the reason for the Rabbanan is that they hold that a Gid Anasha doesn't need a kazayas because they consider it a beria. Beria means usually you need a measurement like an olive size for when any prohibition of food, it needs to be an olive size, unless it's an entire entity. And the Gid Anasha could be a whole entity. The rabbis hold, I guess there's a shear for it. You take from top to the bottom. You ate the whole thing, even if that didn't contain a kazayas, but you ate the whole Gid Anasha, there has to be a punishment for that. But Rabbi Yehuda doesn't hold of that. Rabbi Yehuda holds it needs to be a kazayas. Now, that was one option where combined together they're kazayas. Rashi doesn't like that. He says that actually the case is where one of them had a kazayas and one didn't. And Rabbi Yehuda's chiddush is that even though it was a beria, you still don't get Malchus for it, the whole entity. And the rabbis hold that you do get Malchus separately. So we're talking about.
So if a Nazir ate one grape, but it's not a kazayas.
Yeah. So according to the rabbis, that would be actually could be Rabbi Yehuda would agree there. Could be Rabbi Yehuda only argues by Gid Anasha. He doesn't consider it a whole entity. You have to cut it out, and that's. The Tanya was taught in the Brisa. Achlu vein by kazayas chayev. If he eats a Gid Anasha, but there was no kazayas, he's chayev. That's the rabbi's opinion. Rabbi Yehuda Amar Sheba kazayas. Rabbi Yehuda holds it needs to be a kazayas. Okay. So far, we really have no proof for Rabbi Yosef that claims that Sumchas made a general statement. Abaya, he said it, but we don't have we tried to prove it from someone that plants kalayim twice, that he gets Malchus twice. We said that wasn't a real proof. Maybe that was because it was wheat, and then he planted barley separately, and there was a chiddush there. Then we tried to prove it from eating both legs of the kazayas, eating both legs of the Gid Anasha, and there was Malchus twice in that. We thought maybe that was eaten in one go. We said no, that was eaten separately. And even though it's Asra Suffolk, we proved that Rabbi Yehuda holds Asra Suffolk is considered Asra. We tried to prove it from the two legs of the Gid Anasha, where you get with two
Two right legs.
where you get malchus twice. We said that no, maybe one of them didn't have a kazayas, and it's the rabbis that hold it Siberia. So that's unclear. Okay, that's where we'll stop for today. We're actually ahead a little bit.
Whoa.